We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Miami Dolphins. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready?
They run here with Rico Dowdle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they have everything bottled up. Look to me like...
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 13.
On the set.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, he is caught. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, 3 and out to start the game would have been a real disappointment, so this is a nice job of finding something you think will work and executing it. And they're able to keep this opening drive going.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was the tight end. On the run, it's Dowdle. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
They run again with Dowdle. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 33.
That's another Panthers first down. It's a gain of 10.
They run here with Dowdle. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. We're scoreless after 1. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Gerald on for the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. Well, of course, you want to find the end zone, but, you know, you go on the road, you get 3 points. I think you take it.
Yeah, pretty good start to the day for them, don't you think? Right? You go out there, get the 3 points. Now, look, it's not going to silence this crowd, but it might take a little bit of steam out of them right off the top.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30.
All right.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
21G, 21G. Solo left Zion.
Here's Tua. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Intercepted by the Panthers. They'll take
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
38-yard line.
Right. Here we go. Ready.
A running play. It's Dowdle. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Young scrambling and able to pick up the first with his legs.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
Come on, set.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Young. And he rifles one incomplete.
Intended for number 18. Incomplete. Sets up a 3rd down.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
1st and goal, Carolina.
Blue check. Ready?
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Dowdle is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Hey, 21 TA. Corner, long. Let's go. Hey.
Now Tua. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Panthers are going to get it back here just past the 35. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
50 green. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Ready.
Following the interception, Young. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Set. Ready. Black. 95.
Young working out of the gun. A short throw hauled in by Trimble. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Ready.
Young. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
2nd and 6.
Solo left Zion.
At the
21 G,
Panthers'
21 G.
32-yard line.
Number 1, hard.
Two are going to throw. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. First down and goal to go.
Achane. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Looking to pass to it. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And leading 10-7, and they may just want to get this to the locker room. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
60 red. 60 red.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
20, TX.
From the 43, here's second and a couple. In motion, Hill.
Solo left Zion. Scott. Hey.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Throw caught by Achane. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence. The big plays are out there.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Here's second and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
The 2 is going to change things up. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Now Achane on first and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. Second and 10. Again, it's Achane. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
On third down, Achane. Well, I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Oh, they're changing this at the line.
And less than a yard.
Solo left Zion. Solo left. Let's go. All right, fellas, listen up. Hey, 21 TX. 21G. Out.
Tua on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Dolphins, first down.
They'll run. Achane. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
Second and goal.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Off the play action, Tagovailoa. It's Hill, complete. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tua fighting his old Alabama teammate, Jalen Waddle. And the Dolphins have taken a fourth quarter lead. Sanders now to add the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. But they need their best drive of the game right here. Here's 2nd and 10. Young to throw it. A short throw hauled in by Trimble. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Ready?
Now Young. That caught by Trimble. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. It's Young off play action. That's complete out right to the tight end Trimble. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Dolphins' 21-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down.
Ready?
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Well, this crowd into it now. 3rd and 2. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
Ready, ready.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Rico Dowdle, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Important extra point up and through. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Go ahead.
Now Tua. Gets this to Waller. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Achane gets it from the gun. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
Come on, two.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Tua. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. Here now, 3rd down. Now Tua signaling to change things up.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Tua. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks.
A gain of 4
And now they'll audible to something else.
That's good for a Dolphins First down.
20, TX.
First and 10.
Tua.
23-yard line.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Long, let's go. 22. Hey, 21, TX. Hey.
Throwing Tua. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Go, ready. Solo left. Ready, T. 21G, 21G. Scat. Corner, long. Watson, Oscar. Help.
Tua. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Ready, team. Hey.
Tagovailoa. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Once more from the 11, 2nd and 10.
Go ahead.
Tua to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Here's Tua. Got an open man. It's Washington. And they will get the timeout. So 3 seconds remaining, and they can trot out the field goal unit and try to send this one to overtime. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And no, wide left. It's no good. And a tough finish to this one. Well, we were prepping for overtime up here in the booth, partner. Thought for sure we were destined for OT. And then the chip shot field goal, no good. A tough loss.
Oh, without question, because when you're saying prepping, I was locked in. I think you were too. We're going to overtime. I was already gathering my thoughts about, okay, how do we start? What happens with the coin toss? Who's going to play defense first? And I have to admit, I'm in a little bit of shock that he missed that field goal.
I'm absolutely still in shock. Just a tough way to end it. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. And with that, we sign off from Miami.